gonna be the quickest tutorial ever. Looking at me, making me nervous. I'm gonna show you how to take a low quality photo and finesse it, because everybody doesn't have access to high quality cameras, and sometimes you need to finesse a photo so that it looks presentable. I'm working on a website, stacymarga.com, and my client sent me a picture of herself. The picture is small, so I'm gonna have to blow it up. If you know anything about design, when you blow something up, it loses quality. First, we're gonna move the photo onto our board, artboard. All right, we're gonna blow it up. So I'm turning this rectangular image into a square image. And this image is gonna be placed on her website, on her About section. As you can see, the photo is very grainy. I used to edit a lot of phone pictures when I first got into graphic design, so I learned different tricks. So usually when people take photos and it's a low quality picture and it has color in it, you'll see a lot of this grain. You'll see the colors aren't really perfect. First off, if you make a picture black and white, that's an easy way to make the picture look a little less low quality. Because when you take the colors away, then you don't see the imperfections in color. Since this section of her website is going to be black and white anyway, this is perfect. So I'm going to go in Topaz, adjust, and I'm going to go to the local adjustments, and I'm going to pick smooth. So this brush is designed to smoothen areas out. All I'm going to do is smoothen out some of the grainy parts on her face. You can adjust the strength of the brush here, move this up or down, and it makes it smoothing it out a lot or a little. So I'll put the brush maybe right here. I'm done with that. And this is the big finesse. Basically, I learned that if I add a texture on top of a low quality picture, and then I blend the texture on top of the picture, then it'll make it look like it was already supposed to be a low quality pic. So it's like adding a grainy effect on top of it makes it look better. So I'm gonna take this grungy texture, kind of reminds me of like an old film. You know, you ever seen like an old photo and you know there might be cracks in it or just imperfections. So if you make it look that way, make it look like an old photo, then they won't understand that, oh, it was actually low quality. It'll just look like a cool effect. So let me find a good blend. Probably gonna use yeah, I'll probably use that one. Now there is a line going through her face. I don't want that. So I'm just going to use my spot healing brush to remove the line from her face, because that's bothering me. We don't want this long black crack going through her face. So we're just dragging it over the line. It basically detects what you're trying to remove, and it removes it. Okay, next thing I'm going to do, I'm gonna turn down some of the white light. So let me see here. Adjustments, levels, and we're just gonna turn down some of those whites so that it blends in with the darker parts of the photo. There we go. We want it to be a little more balanced. Boom. I like it right there. You got a low quality photo, if you throw a border on it, you know, it just makes the photo look more symmetrical and neat. I just selected the entire artboard by hitting Control A, and then I selected the marquee tool. It's the rectangular marquee tool. If you right click and then you hit stroke, we're gonna make the border white. How about that? Let's try a width of 4 pixels. Yeah, we want something thin. So now we have a square, and all I'm gonna do is hold down Shift and Alt and drag it down a little bit. And now we have a cool little border. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blend it. See if I can blend it into the photo. Yeah, we'll do a soft light, just so the border isn't so noticeable. And then, yeah, duplicate it because I do want it to pop a little more than that. A lot of this is the eye test. As the artist, you have to eyeball it and figure out, you know, where you want to have it, how visible you want your effects and images and blends to be. Actually, this is another trick that I like to do. Once you have a border, to add more depth, I like to make the outside of the photo slightly darker than the middle. So all I'll do is use my paint bucket, and now we've added some color to the outside of the border. And then I'm just gonna make it a little darker. Still want to get some of the texture of the photo. Boom, we'll do like 35. Yeah. Now we just added more depth. Simple tricks to just add a little bit. You're just tricking the eye. The last step, all I'm gonna do is just brighten the entire photo. I'm gonna brighten everything equally. And I might contrast it a little bit. Add a little more contrast. Or actually no. I like the old look. The more you contrast it, the less old it looks. And again, the trick that I've learned is you make a low quality picture look like an authentic old photo, and it tricks the eye into believing that it's not low quality, or that it actually came from an older camera and not just a low quality phone photo. So I'm just gonna leave it there, and voila. That's how I've learned to take low quality photos, add effects, and trick the eye into believing that it's an authentic old photo and not just a low quality cell phone picture. Everybody doesn't have access to high quality cameras, but you still wanna have websites, you still wanna present yourself professionally, and there's ways to get around it. Hopefully this taught you something. Hopefully this helps you out. All my people out there with low quality photos, you got to work with what you have. So use your resources, use graphic designers like me who know how to manipulate photos, and you can still present yourself pretty well on your website, on your social media, and wherever you want to show up. Maybe drop in the comments and let me know if there's a tutorial that you would like to see from me, and I'll do my best to teach you how to do it if I know how to do it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, share with your friends. Let's go!